With another busy travel season fast approaching, every day people are becoming more vulnerable than ever to cyber threats. Tonight we're going to talk about ways you can keep your data safe while traveling this summer with Mark Baedeker. Hey, he's the president of CMIT Solutions of Uptown and Southwest Charlotte. First of all, thanks for being here tonight. Your first appearance here on Bounce.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, well, tell us more about the CMIT, first of all.
All right, CMIT Solutions helps small and mid-sized businesses really use technology and advance the use of technology and really to keep data safe. So that's CMIT Solutions is working with small and mid-sized businesses to really proactively use their technology.
Okay, and for people like just a single person, they can also contact you all for different information?
Yes, we can help advise them on different things to do. But really what we wanted to go over today was really to help people with protecting their devices while they're traveling.
Yes, they may become more vulnerable to hackers when they're traveling.
Absolutely,
right? Okay.
Absolutely. So a lot of mobile devices, we have a lot of tablets, we have a lot of tablets being used as laptop replacements now.
Right.
People are taking these while they travel. We just want to make sure that people are using the basic security measures that will help protect them. Because in the end, the bad guys want to get to this. They want to get into your wallet.
Yes.
And so to get to your data, they're going to use your devices as an information gathering source.
So some simple steps we can take to reduce the risk for other people.
So the first thing we want to do is secure our mobile phones. As you're locking up to go on your travels this travel season, you want to make sure that you lock up your devices. So make sure you put a pin code on your device.
Right.
You can even put a thumbprint for unlocking the device.
Right.
You want to make sure all of your tablets have a strong password.
Now, let me ask you this about the phone. Let me start with that first, because I know I've got one of those. I think Brigitte might have installed it actually for it, because I'm so bad with technology. But I've got one of those things where it locks and it goes back to your password almost in like 10 15 seconds. What do you recommend? Do you recommend a minute? Do you recommend that's enough time for somebody to get in if you go up and go to the bathroom and play?
Well, the passcode is really making it so that nobody has access to your device without the passcode. So even if it's open, if they want to access the passcode or access the device, they still need the passcode.
Okay.
So like the Apple devices, the passcode will actually encrypt your device.
Okay.
So that provides a lot of security.
Okay. So the timing doesn't necessarily matter.
No.
But what I'm speaking of is when you have it already on and you may walk away from it, sometimes it goes to the password 10 seconds, or sometimes you can set it for a minute.
You want it as short as you can.
That's what I'm looking for.
You absolutely want the minimal amount of time possible.
Okay. Good
a second thing is while you're traveling, you're most likely going to be in places where they're going to have Wi-Fi, and a lot of people want to be connected today, so they're going to go ahead and connect up with that Wi-Fi.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you're connecting to the Wi-Fi securely. So you want to be aware of Wi-Fi connections that don't have a passcode.
Right.
And those are unsecure wireless connections.
Okay.
So
a lot of people don't know that, do they? They have no idea about that. Yes.
So if you go into a coffee shop and they don't have a secure passcode, it's wide open. That's not a safe place for you to be connecting.
Okay.
If you do have to connect, you could use a virtual private network, which is a software client that you'd put on your devices.
Right.
So that would be a VPN. That encrypts your data and keeps it safe.
Right.
A lot of this is about using the technology available to really encrypt your data, make sure nobody can just see it, because the basic level of security is going to take care of a lot of the threats that are out there today.
Okay, all right. Anything with the laptop?
Absolutely. So with the laptops, what we want to do is we want to make sure that if you're in a hotel or you're traveling somewhere and you're connecting to certain sites, you want to make sure that they're secure sites. You want to make sure that you're connecting to those HTTPS sites that have security on them. That's a level of security that we want everybody to use whenever they're shopping or doing something online. The second piece is that as you're shopping, you want to really focus on where you're going to be swiping your credit cards and so forth. It's not necessarily security for your devices, but really paying attention to where you're swiping your credit card. Make sure if something doesn't make sense, maybe you don't swipe your credit card there.
Yes.
It's something to be aware of today, especially with people trying to collect that credit card information as easy as possible.
If it doesn't look right, take flight.
Absolutely.
I just made that up. I don't know how I came up with it. But good. I mean, any other thing you want to talk? Because you've given us some good ideas. I know you give good ideas when I see Brigitte over here and standing at the desk and she's shaking her head like, oh, yeah, you got to do that. And make sure you're protecting yourself. It's so easy to do this now to steal somebody's identity.
And what we really want to make sure is that we're taking these basic steps first and foremost. There are absolutely more stringent steps that you can take, but if you're doing this, you're going to be, a lot better off as you move forward.
All right. Well, we certainly appreciate you being here today. You feel free to come back anytime. You got great information.
Absolutely.
For more information, log on to WBTV.com. Look in the Web Extra section under the Home tab. Once again, thanks for being here. Brigitte?